How you doing? Let's share some links.
I'm getting Jamie storms now.
Are
Are
I'm trying to get south of them.
you in the area?
I'm in Effingham over here in Illinois.
Oh, oh,
I
damn,
went.
you.
I was going to come across there, then I saw those storms and I cut down 57.
Yeah, gotcha.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
Yeah, you can help me.
I'm beyond help, so that's why I don't ask for help. Aye.
But yeah, I did fall back asleep, but I just woke back up because my alarm woke me up.
Oh, okay. Well, if you need to
Not
sleep, get
because she
some
wanted to
sleep.
be here, because her arm got her up.
Well, good morning, Miss Sweet Pea. Callie's
Shut
looking
up,
for a
Fred.
place to have them babies.
Great.
I watched the cameras this morning, and she's out there. She's just smacking the shit out of all the rest of the cats out there. She's just so miserable.
Oh, well, the bitch shouldn't get pregnant then.
But, and she's also upset because she can't go in where she normally would go in to have them, because normally she would have them in the where's Loki? Okay, so I need that one yet. Sorry.
You ought to set up a little box with a towel in it.
She's got a little kitty condo thing here, bud. Actually, I have the
Oh,
perfect things right here for her. I have a tote with a bunch of straw in it. It's like a 2x3 tote. She just has to decide that's where she wants to have them. I don't know if she'll have them there because of the access that other cats will have to her there.
she'll keep them out of there.
And Fluffy, he made himself at home yesterday, didn't he, Jamie?
Yeah.
I went in and he followed me right in, and I'm like, screw it, I'm not fighting with him today. And he was with Mom, and then Mom put him down. I'm like, where'd Fluffy go? And she's like, I don't know. He was with you, I thought. And I'm like, no, he's not with me. And then all of a sudden, Mom's like, oh, he's back laying on your bed waiting for you. I'm like, really? But yeah, he went and went back there and was laying on my pillow.
Hey, Thomas.
Good morning, Mr. Thomas. How you doing, sir? Huh, I don't think that worked the way I wanted it to. Oh, it did. Okay. Interesting. Sorry. I'm testing something out. Under. Why is it not letting me type in here now?
I don't know. But Thomas said he'll be listening. I guess he's in the basement.
Yeah, Tyler and them changed something on their server. I can't post the rest of my links there. I'll message them later. I mean, not that we get many people over there watching anyway, except for on YouTube.
Yeah.
And you know why? It's a wonderful morning. I clicked on the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Alright. So, what is going on, everybody? How you doing? Hopefully you're staying safe.
And dry.
Dry is good too, and warm, because I don't know where that warm temperature went from yesterday, but it ain't here now. We were at what was it, 32? I think it said earlier, and felt like 23.
Ugh.
We're playing opposite day. But
Yeah.
one more place to share here real quick, and then
Oh shit.
I'll be done with that. So did everybody have a good Saturday?
Yep.
Mr. Fred, how was your Saturday? I don't think that's a...
Bastard, that's a good way to get kicked.
Oh my.
I was going to take the front of my truck off.
Ooh, where
Because he didn't want to be behind the big truck. Now he's pinned in.
Dope. What a dumbass.
Dumbass.
And this damn rain, man, this is not the time to play.
No, it's not.
No, there's too many.
I can't even tell you where the damn lines are on the road.
That's bad.
So we're moving on up in the world, y'all. Our YouTube page now has 36 fans, or not YouTube, but I'm waiting for them. I thought we were over
Rumble.
300 on YouTube. Hi Cassie. We're up to 36 fans on Facebook. Ooh. Yay!
Nice.
Let me. Here comes the thing about, if you spend money with us, you can buy advertisement space, and then you can get more viewers. No, I'm good. But thank you anyway, though. Oh, hi, Cam. Good morning, buddy. Oh, and of course, look, Jamie. There's Fang.
Uffy.
Nope, that's Fang. They look so much alike, though. They really do look alike. Kind of scary.
Skittles.
Alright, where the hell do I share my Facebook link?
Hey, Simba. Simba.
Get me that. No. Okay.
Where's my girl? Where's my girl? Hey, Skittles.
So, I was just talking to
Where's
Fred
my girl?
before we hopped in here, that there's a conductor that is trying to make it so that semis don't have to drive over I-70 in Colorado anymore. He's saying that the trains can do it, and it's safer and takes less energy and all this other stuff. And I'm not going to dispute the fact that might be the case. My issue is it's going to put so much power in the hands of the railroad at that point that when it comes time for negotiations,
It's not going to happen.
I
I'll
don't
tell
think
you right
so
now,
either.
it's not going to happen.
I know. I don't think so either. I'm just throwing it out there so people know about what's going on. That's all. But yeah, it would give the trains would be able to hold the entire country hostage pretty much at that point if they decided they wanted to strike for negotiations, and that would be probably just as bad, if not worse, than what happened in 2020 with the supply chain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jim? I don't think it's a good idea. I think that a lot of these truck drivers need to have more extensive training. A lot of them get their training in places where they don't have to deal with hills like that.
Get rid of these foreigners
Well, that'd be a big help too.
because they're not mandated to go through the requirements we have to go through with outside CDL quals.
Yeah.
Every time I go into a warehouse, it just amazes me the stupidity behind the damn wheel.
Hey, Skittles. Oh, he says Skittles. Name and she freaks out.
Skittles.
That's why Arkansas did what they did.
Without foreign big foreign agents from owning land in their state.
But if you can't read or write the language or speak the language, you ain't got no business being here. And shut them down.
Right.
I mean, they did too. They were arresting them in the damn scale houses.
Good.
So the scale master come out there and hand you a piece of paper and ask you to read it and speak the language, read it to him. Then ask you to write something on the bottom of that piece of paper. If you couldn't do it, fuck your shit.
How many people tried to run? That'd be just. I mean, it would be stupid. I mean, they'd have you cut off before you even got it in halfway down the runway. Good morning, Ann. Oh, Cassie was feeding her girls, huh? What are they having for breakfast? Just kibble, or do you do a special diet thing on Sundays, or? Good thing I know you all really well, because some people would have came in thinking, why would she be feeding her kids kibble?
A little bit of milk, some sugar.
A lot of sugar.
Yeah.
Hershey's chocolate all on top of it.
I would call those not so Lucky Charms. What's she saying here? Dr. John Campbell on YouTube from England a couple of days ago, France and Sweden and different countries, warning people
Hey!
to have first aid, canned food, water, and for at least 7
Guys, I'll be right back.
Alright.
Alrighty, Fred. That's interesting. I'll have to go look. Yeah, I like Dr. Campbell. He's a good dude. He's done a lot of really good videos going into depth on certain things that we can't talk about on this channel.
Sorry about the interruption. Girls are play fighting hard.
Oh, you're fine. It's not like these kids behave any better.
Yeah, well, Simba, she's hissing, and I don't know if it's because she's getting her ass kicked, and then, yep, that's why. She's getting her ass kicked. And she doesn't like it.
Look here and say, don't start none, won't be none.
Alright?
Somebody's not petting you enough. Penny's over here looking at me like, why are you petting him and not me? Well, I only got 2 hands.
Right?
They expect me to be an octopus. So I come out here this morning and
Oh, very fun.
okay. And the look at the door and Leo is staring out the cat door at me. Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Huh? So I unlocked the door, I opened the door, and Leo ran to the back of the shed. And I'm like, okay. And then he ran out past me, up past through the shed, and I'm like, dude, what are you on? I mean, seriously. No, I'm not going to call him bad. He was going off of the data that he was given, and once he saw what was going on, he made sure he fixed it. So, there's a difference between being bad and misleading people and, doing what you think is right because by going through the data and then when you find out it's wrong, speaking up and calling it out. I believe he's not even monetized on YouTube anymore over this. So, at first all of us were hoping that the vaccines would be good. But through discernment, we found out that, well, I gotta be quiet. I gotta be quiet.
Yeah, you gotta be really quiet because you just said it. And you can get that third strike. Real quick.
Well, I just said we were all hoping that the vaccine was good.
I know, Brady.
And we are. We do hope it. So.
Hi, Simba.
It's Sunday, has to be nice, so bless you, YouTube. Could you imagine if, like, the CEO of YouTube actually found God and would actually start running Google like a Christian company?
Stop, Brady.
Could you imagine that? That would be... Everybody would freak out. They wouldn't know what to do.
Right?
I know the first thing that we should do, if that would ever happen, would be to pray and give praise to him for making something like that happen.
Oh, man. My bladder was like, help! Release me! So I had to release my bladder.
She's holding her bladder hostage. She has to take it at gunpoint to the bathroom.
Right?
My analogies are messed up. If you're new here, just kind of take me with a grain of salt, or throw salt at me, or holy water, whatever feels good for you. So, let me ask this question, because Anne's talking about her brother who passed away. Was your brother married? Because I'm trying to think, because a lot of the law is kind of the same between Canada and America when it comes to certain things. And if your brother wasn't married, I'm pretty sure it falls on your mom to make the arrangements and stuff like that. Does it not?
Well, if the kid was his, then it falls on the kid, because that's what it's fallen on for both my parents.
Yeah.
If it was just my dad, then it would fall under my mom. But technically, it was under my sister and I because my mom was not in the mindset. She was really sick, so she couldn't do anything.
True. And so he was never married. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would look into that. I think your mom would have more power than the son. But I don't know. I guess it also would depend on if he had a will made out. They would have to follow the will if he had it made out. And said in Canada next in his child, sadly.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Ian. She said next to Kenna's child.
Yeah. Alright.
I wasn't trying to like, because it would have been awesome if it would have gone to the mom, but it just with both Canada and America, it's next of kin.
Then I would contest custody if you honestly don't think he's your brother's son. You have a right to contest custody. Um, just and I think that would be the last step, the last thing that you would be able to do is, um, try and see if he actually is your brother's son or not.
Can we, no offense, go on a new subject, please?
Yep. Yeah, mother was a different one, so that's sad. But that's the society we live in now, unfortunately. So, I do have a Bible study up. I want to go into a little bit with you. Another one from Vodi Bakum. I share a lot of his stuff on the Discord channels. He's very, very well spoken. He's very rooted in the literature of the Bible, which is that's how you want your pastor. You want your pastor to be somebody who's charismatic and comes across as a warm and loving person, but that gets the point across of what's coming out of the Bible. And he's going, he's saying stuff, and then he goes to the Bible and reads passages to show you how it's scripturally sound. I guess that's the best way of putting it. There are so many people out here that are trying to teach us the wrong stuff and trying to lead us the wrong direction under the guise of being pastors, churches, sometimes even people who call themselves your friends are honestly just trying to get you to turn your back on Jesus and God, but by making you pray and worship a different kind of Jesus and God. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Essentially what you're getting at is you're not you're not worshiping or going after Jesus and God. You're going after the devil. That's what you're trying to say.
Wait, say that one more time. Sorry.
What you were trying to say was the pastors, what they think they're doing is like leading you to Jesus and God, but really they're getting you to the devil, Satan, Baphomet, whatever.
Yep, that's exactly it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, but the thing that we're going to talk about today is why we should evangelize. But before we get into that, I actually want to converse with you all and see what you think is the reason why we should evangelize and get some of your preconceptions on it.
I'm gonna be weird or the odd one out. I don't know what that is or what it means.
Evangelize?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then it's good we're talking about it, huh? You're going to learn something
Yeah.
new today.
Oh yeah.
I need to learn where my daggone pen is. It's okay, I have extras. Just in case. Ta-da!
Ta-da! My brain's working.
Mine's not. That's the sad part. I gotta kick it a couple times. Beat it like that old TV that is not coming in quite right. You know, you smack
Right.
it down a couple times to figure it coming in.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Ann. We'll continue to pray for your mom. Okay.
Yeah.
So now, since Jamie doesn't know what the word evangelize means, does anybody in the chat want to take a stab at explaining it? And then I'll elaborate more and explain off of what you say.
My earbud fell out.
I saw that. We went for a ride. Try and make this a little interactive.
Yeah.
Instead of me just up here talking the whole time, but I might end up doing both.
Yeah. But hey, I'll be a good person. Hello.
And it says I can't go visit due to feelings of anger at this time and hold not to bother the past 5 years. Yeah, that's
Alright.
sad, but it's unfortunately part of the political realm, I guess would be the best way of putting it at this point.
I don't know if anyone's gonna take a stab at it, Chris.
I don't know, I just thought. Okay, well, to evangelize is to spread the gospel. You go out and to share what your knowledge of the gospel with those around you. So technically, right now, I am evangelizing to you because we're discussing, and it doesn't have to be like these deep-rooted conversations. Even just talking to somebody and saying, "Hey, God loves you and would love for you to get right with Him." if you're not already right with him. No. Oh, and then I say a bad word. Dang gummit. I really am trying. Something or someone just fell from the ceiling, and I don't know who it was. I have a guess at who it was. Oh well, I'll look later. But yeah, let's address another misconception here too. A lot of people make the misconception that the church is the building where you hold the service, and that is not correct at all. The church is literally the people in the building. It's the people who are congregating and sharing in fellowship. That's what makes it church, not the building. We can go out in the middle of my bottom field down here and we can have a church service, even though we are not in a church building. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
I don't have my. Well, and the best advice I can give you on that is you have to make your own
you have to.
decisions on that, and you know, you have to make the choice of, are you going to live in fear all the time and basically not have a life, or
That is what it is.
just living
Enough.
your life. That's all I'm saying. So, all right, I'm gonna play a little clip from Bodie here, and we'll get some morsels out of it and go from there.
To start off the day, please bow with me. I'm going to start us off in prayer. Father in heaven, we are here because of your divine providence and caring for not only your children, but making sure that we continue to be informed and growing in our knowledge of who Christ is and what you have done, strengthening our faith, Almighty God, as we learn to trust in you, the one true powerful God who controls everything. Father, we take great comfort in the things that were discussed last night, the teaching that we received. We thank you, Father, for that, faithfully given. And Lord, we pray that more than anything, that you are glorified by our worship, by the affections of our heart, Lord God. Lord, we pray that you be with Dr. Baucom and Dr. Askell as they continue to teach us this morning, and that your spirit would be guiding their words. It's in Jesus' name we pray and ask these things. Amen. Well, I have the privilege again to introduce our next speaker, Dr. Bodie Baucom, who caught the red eye last night. Thank you, brother, for doing that once again. Well, Bodie is first husband to Bridget, father of 9. So you barely lost that battle with Tom on that, but that's okay. Those are bragging rights still. Number of grandchildren growing. Bodie received his formal education in theology from Southwestern Baptist with his MDiv and Southeastern Baptist with his doctorate ministry. So I guess you could say he's geographically balanced there, South and East and Southwest. He's authored a number of books, and which are available in the bookstore. So we would invite you to also check that out later. But he also is an avid conference speaker, which I'm sure you well know. And so we welcome here today. So he's serving currently as Dean of Theology at African Christian University. We mentioned him last night. and they do have a table back there, and they'll be meant.
All right, we're gonna try and skip ahead here.
And there is a. We got the word. And then we're going to sort of apply and explain this doctrine in practical ways. But before I do that, I can answer that. I could do this in 5 minutes and then go sleep. But let me give you the 5-minute version.
Can you hear it?
Let me
Okay.
just knock that down
Yeah.
real quick. And this is how I help people, right? Who say, if we believe this, that God is sovereign over this, why would we exert ourselves? Why would we put forth that effort? It doesn't matter, right? And I say, well, do you believe that God is sovereign over the number of people who are going to be born? Yes. And yet you exert yourself and participate in the process. You don't just sit there and go, well, if he's sovereign, they'll just show up. Right? But we want to run straight to the evangelism issue because that's the place where that's the only place where we feel that this sort of applies. But it doesn't. It applies to every area and aspect of our lives. Every area and aspect of our lives. And yet and still, in all of those other areas and aspects of our lives, we don't have a problem with the idea that we engage ourselves in the process, recognizing the fact that God is indeed sovereign. The other thing that I'll address is another question that we have, which is the question of suffering. Question of suffering, evil and suffering. So, okay, if we believe in God's decree, we believe that he's decreed all things, then is he the author of evil? Is he the author of suffering? And that's one that we really want answered, because it feels a lot better if I can say something other than God did this. Amen? On our worst day, that's not what we want to say, and that's not what we want to hear. And so we usually try to skirt away from the doctrine in that regard as well. Well, let me state.
Okay, did you hear the important thing he said right there?
Mm-hmm.
We try to skate away from the doctrine because, well, he'll explain in a minute, but does that sound like something we should be doing?
No.
No, we're supposed to be teaching from his word and getting to know it so well that we can argue, well, not argue, but we can defend it whenever we need to.
Take this first. In our confession, the Second London Baptist Confession of Faith, 1689. And what time is this session over, by the way? 10. Cool. All right. Okay. I've got 7:20, so we're good, man. We're good. All right. So, paragraph 1 of chapter 3 of the confession. God hath decreed in himself from all eternity, by the most wise and holy counsel of his own will, freely and unchangeably, all things whatsoever comes to pass. Again, every word there, every phrase there is rich with meaning and incredibly important. Let me read that again. God hath decreed in himself. God decreed in himself, nothing outside of himself, from all eternity. God is not figuring this thing out as he goes along. God is not responding to things. God is not surprised by things. He's not caught off guard by things. There is not a single rogue molecule in all of the universe, not one. He has decreed in himself from all eternity, by the most wise and holy counsel of his own will. God didn't have to be informed by anyone. God doesn't have to be informed by anyone. He lacks no information. He lacks nothing. He's God by definition.
Okay. So,
Welcome back, Fred.
Thank you.
is
What I walk
everything okay?
into.
No, we're just going through a little Bible study type thing. Is that one thing that I see a lot of teachers telling people that is very untrue is that they twist the statements from Genesis where God made Adam and Eve in his likeness. And you see so many people try and say that that makes them little g gods. No, it does not. That is a misconception. It is a very bad misconception because it tries to put us into a category of deity like Christ or God, and we are not anywhere close to that.
Where the heck are you seeing this at?
What?
What you just said. Who's doing that?
Creflo $1 is a big one. Who's the guy
Yeah.
from
You
Furtick
know what? Yep.
from Elevation
Okay.
Church?
Well, I'm not going to sit here and judge them because they'll get their judgment.
Well, but we have to be discernful in who and what we listen to and who we follow. That's the only thing I'm saying.
I'm a pretty smart fella. I can figure it out.
Well, I didn't say you weren't, Fred. But there's a lot of people out there who don't understand the concept.
I know, but okay, I guess my theory is if you dwell on it, you're no better than they are for doing it.
I'm not saying dwell on it. I'm just saying be careful who you listen to. That's all.
Well, a true believer will know.
Yep.
Yeah.
But hey, it's something to learn today, so.
I mean, we can do this later if you want, or would rather.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, that's just my 2 cents worth of it. I don't speak about people like that because I feel like I'm just instigating them. That's what they're looking for. You know what I'm saying? It's like the LGBT community. I don't care what they do, but I'm not going to sit here and I know what's right, what's wrong. But if I even so much as carry on a conversation with them, it gives them room to kick back. I'm not going to give them that room. I'm going to give them that space to go do your own thing.
I get it. Yeah. So. Alright.
You'll be judged and I'll be judged, but we'll be judged 2 different directions.
Well, we'll be judged for what
Elevator goes up, but the elevator goes down.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I go up. I'm working on it.
Definition, he lacks nothing and he needs nothing. Freely and unchangeably. Not changing. all things whatsoever comes to pass. Everything. Yet so as thereby is God neither the author of sin, nor hath fellowship with any therein, nor is violence offered to the will of the creature.
Okay, now that one I think is really important in this day and age right now, because you can see a lot of congregations who are not abiding by that. Excuse me, need a drink. Tell you what, I'm just gonna we will do a Bible study later today based on that. So there's the link. I'll post it over in the Discord as well. And if you want to take and check that out later, we will we'll go over it in depth later today. There we go. I think I upset Ann. No. But yeah, so that's something to work on for later. Let's find.
You upset her? Or did I upset her?
No, I upset her. Not you. I upset her before you even came back from it.
Oh.
Yeah, she wanted to talk about something we can't talk about on here, and.
Well, and no offense, but it can't always dwell on this stuff. I know what happened. It just happened, but I lost people too. But I'm trying. I'm trying to be happy.
Well, good afternoon, Mr. Andrew. How are you today, sir? Wait, let me.
Well, I'm happy they're happy. You know what I'm saying? The hell, they're in a lot better place than I am.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, yes. it still stings when I lost Mom this last year. You know.
Yep.
But I'm happy she's my dad. That's the way I have to. That's the way I have to see it to make it good with me.
Yeah, and it's like I'm not trying to be a dick, but it's like I can't like be a Debbie Downer every time I have a flashback of Mom. You know, it happens.
Yeah.
But I just have to roll through with it, and just go on about my day. If I want to talk about it, I talk about it, but I don't. I try not to.
Remember the good times. Don't dwell on the bad times.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just happy she's not hurting anymore. Her hip's not fractured, elbow's not fractured. She can't hardly stand. She couldn't stand up straight to begin with because of osteoporosis, and it just broke my heart to see her like that.
Yeah. Like with my mom, just with how much she missed my dad, I'm happy she's with them. Because
that was my grandfather. I'm sorry. My grandmother, we was sure enough afraid she was going to grieve herself to death, but she lasted 10 years.
No, my mom grieves herself to death. That's what happened with her.
And she's probably in the best place she could possibly be now.
Yep.
I'm sure of it. It's like I told her, you know what? Don't worry about me. I will see you again.
Well, it's like when I brought Mom to see Dad one last time. I went back to the room and I told him, "Don't worry about me," because he was still conscious at the time. I mean, he was doing the death rattle, but he was still conscious, so I knew he was still there. It's like,
Yeah.
"Don't worry about me, I'm good. Just hug my cats for me when you get up there." And I'm sure he did that for me. And that's all I can ask. That's all I can ask and pray for. So I miss him, but he's not hurting. His back isn't broken. That's what I was more.
Yeah. He's back
I just,
into a perfect body now.
yeah, and that's it. We got to look at that. If they're back to being perfect, they're back to being what God wanted them to be. So I don't know. Maybe, sorry if I come across as a dick, but I I don't. Even with my own stuff, I don't want to be sad all the damn time. I hate being that way.
Yeah. No, I get it. So, let's change the subject. Let's talk about, the media tries to play it as Trump has such a bad approval rating. Nobody likes what he's doing, blah, 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 blah.
Says who?
This is
Says they're
CNN, MSNBC. They're still trying to push these fake narratives. But Trump went to the NCAA championships, this wrestling championships, not too long ago. And it says Trump receives raucous welcome at NCAA wrestling championships.
woohoo.
Oh my
So,
gosh, I saw. I'm sorry. Go ahead,
Ben.
Chris.
No, go ahead,
No,
bud.
finish what you're saying.
I was just going to read some of this article, so go ahead.
Oh, I saw a AI generated thing of Trump from when he was. They showed him a baby picture of him, all the way up at different ages, all the way up through now.
Mm-hmm.
He looked. That Barron looks just like him at his age now.
Oh,
If
wow.
you just set a picture side by side of Trump at 1920 and Barron at 1920, you couldn't tell them apart.
Holy shit.
Yeah, well, it
Now
was
I want to
scary.
see that.
We
It
were
was
the same way.
on, what was it on? Facebook or TikTok or something. I
Good
wish I'd have
morning,
saved
Joy.
it, but I didn't.
Tuesday,
Reposted it.
so good morning. Sorry, Fred.
No, I just wish I'd have reposted it. It was eerie.
Me and my sperm donor are the same way. I would go and see my great aunts and uncles, and they would call me Steve instead of Chris because I look so much like my dad.
Shit, there's two of you? Oh, hell.
Right? We're now.
Sorry, that was funny.
He's like a mini me to me. He's only 5'4" and he's a tiny little shit. But he's wiry. He's a biker type.
Uh-oh, Fred.
I'm fan
I'm
word.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Caroline Levitt posted on X and said Carter Starocki wins his 5th NCAA Division I wrestling championship and shakes hands with POTUS number 47. Now, if he was so unpopular, why would he get the reaction he gets when he goes places? Everybody runs to him. Everybody wants to be around him.
Because they got to appease to their little Trump derangement syndrome people.
Well, he was so unpopular. Why are you trying so hard to push him down?
All right.
If he was unpopular, you wouldn't give two shits about him.
Well, here's my
But because it's
bigger
so popular, you're trying to push him back down.
here's my bigger issue with all of it. When you rail against the president, right? You are basically wanting everyone in the U.S. to fail, because if the president fails, it doesn't matter if it's a Democrat or a Republican or an independent or whoever the hell it is. It doesn't matter. If they fail, we all fail. It hurts all of us.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why they can't get that through their head. Is it just that they were raised that selfish that they don't think of anything but themselves and how things, benefit them at the moment? I know some of it has to do with the indoctrination and all that stuff that's going on. And, I keep that in mind when I'm dealing with people like that. But at the same time, you've got to try and wake them up. You've got to get them to understand what's going on and how it affects everyone, not just them. So, Tuesday says, God bless America. Yes, God bless America. God bless everyone in America.
Even those with the TDS.
Yep. Oh, heck. It was, Trump took his entourage with him to the wrestling championships, too, apparently. He had Elon he had Jim Jordan, Dave McCormick from Pennsylvania, that's my representative here.
Nice.
And his wife was there for the championships were held in Philadelphia. I didn't know that.
Nice. That's why your person was there then.
Probably, yeah. So, I wonder how many Penn State people won championships.
Did Hunter ever make it home from South Africa with his entourage, or he stayed behind?
I think he stayed behind. He's like, fuck this.
He don't want to come back here. He knows that Trump's going to find him.
Yep.
There was a weird video the other night that Hunter shared showing that he's home. He's back in the States.
But he doesn't have the Secret Service. Sorry,
Yeah, no.
My bad. Was that what you're getting at?
No, I was just going to show. He's saying that he posted this video showing that he was all by himself at home at his house. There was nobody there with him.
Good.
So, and I agree. Yeah.
Why are we protecting families? When the person is in office, I can understand the protection detail. When you're out of office, threat's over with.
Yeah. Andrew said, on the political side, Australia has a MAGA slogan of their own. Make elbow go away. That's funny, Andrew. Good luck with that, bud. Get out there and start a grassroots movement down there to get people to understand what you're saying.
Listen, guys.
Tuesday says, hey to everyone, this is the day the Lord hath made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Every day the Lord hath at us in every way. We can't control the world. Rise higher, focus, and follow Jesus.
Amen.
Amen.
I was actually just talking to some people on a different Discord channel. They were saying something about being cool. And they were in a conversation about, religion, and I said, Christians aren't supposed to be cool. And it's true. We're not. We're not supposed to embrace the world. Now, growing with technology, is not the same as accepting the world. Accepting the world is going into the practices of sleeping around and just doing ungodly things. And if you've not been paying close attention to Hollywood and stuff like that, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. That will be addressed, even if it's not addressed by us here on Earth and we don't get justice here. Justice will happen at some point, when they face their judgment with God.
Yep.
And that goes for all of us too, myself included. I take a chance by doing this, because if I get something wrong in here when I'm talking to you and I tell you the wrong thing, that has special consequences for me when I get judged. And it makes me wonder if that's not something that deters a lot of people from evangelizing, like we were just talking about, Jamie.
Yeah.
Andrew will answer that question. Andrew, what is evangelizing to you? And Tuesday, I'll ask you that as well. What do you consider evangelizing? So, but the biggest thing is if you're going to evangelize, if you're going to talk to other people about God and that, you need to make sure that you stay bound in the scripture. You have to go through and not just pick and choose a couple that fit your narrative and what you're trying to prove. You have to make sure you get everything in context. One thing that a lot of people like to throw out there at you when you're talking to people and you're trying to show somebody that they're doing something wrong against God is that, oh, thou shalt not judge. Well, no. Yeah, it says that, but did you go and get all the context of what it implies? And if you keep reading further into it, he's saying that before you go and try and point out other people's problems and other people's issues, make sure that you work on yourself and that you're seeing what you yourself have problems with as well. It says, how can you take the plank out of your neighbor's eye when you have a log in yours?
No, shut up, Fred. Sorry, Chris.
No, you're fine. Andrew said, evangelizing is the spreading of the gospel message. It has to use both the Old Testament and the New Testament. Context and cultural reference is key. He says, for by your standards you will be judged.
Oh, shit.
Tuesday said, evangelizing is sharing the John 3:16. Well, it's more than that, just sharing that one thing, but yes. So, yes, you're supposed to love. I might have one. I don't know. Here, look for me.
Oh crap, man! That's a boulder.
Oh shit.
So, yeah, forgiveness is good too. You have to forgive others because if not, it'll drive you nuts. First of all, it'll.
Jamie, I forgive you.
I forgive you too.
Thank you.
Now they're both going
You're
to give
welcome.
each other the finger or something.
Ball sack.
Call Sacchini.
Even though you're such a bitch, I forgive you.
Even though you're such a whore, I forgive you too.
Hey, somebody's got to do it. I might as well rock it.
Right?
Okay. And I get it.
Oh, you said whore. I thought you said bore.
Tuesday says, laugh out loud, you all silly. We try and keep it
We
fun.
try to be. We try to
And
be.
says,
We have to. Otherwise, it'll be too damn boring.
I'm going to address this real quick. Ann says, why I stay away from family and others if I am angry and want to ask questions people don't like. The best advice that I can give you, Ann, and I just went through this with my daughter because she actually just started talking to her biological mother, and I was trying to find why she was doing it. Her biological mother had not been in her life. She's not the type of person that I want in Katie's life.
She has questions. She has curiosities, Chris.
And here's the conversation that we had. She said, I want to ask her questions. And I asked her, I said, well, what questions do you want to ask her, Caitlin? She said, well, I want to know why she did what she did. And I said, okay. I said, let me put this the best way I can and the nicest way I can. I said, you are never going to get the answers that you are looking for from her. I said, all she's going to do is gaslight you and try and get you to believe that I lied to you to make you turn you against her, which she's done. I've got the text to show that she said that. I said, and all you're going to end up is being disappointed and angry because you don't get at the end get what you were looking for. I said, the best thing you can do is try and find a way to forgive her for what she did and move on. I said, she's wrapped up in things that Katie doesn't need to be wrapped up in. She's already alluded to trying to get Katie to do drugs with her if they meet up. And I said to Caitlin, I said, does that sound like something that's a good situation for you to put yourself in? And she said no. I said, and I explained to her, I said, I'm not trying to make this difficult on you. I'm trying to make it easier on you and get you to understand that sometimes in life we don't get the answers that we wish we got. We don't always get, and that's another thing that I have a problem with a lot of teachings these days. 1 second, let me get a drink. A lot of preachers teach you to talk to God like he's a vending machine. They tell you that if you ask, he will, and you're faithful enough that he will answer your prayers and he will do whatever you want him to do. I've seen a lot of preachers preaching that lately. And where do you even begin with that?
All right, Chris, can I interject something real quick?
Yes, sir.
Katie reached out to, and I'm telling you from personal experience, Katie reached out to her mom. I did the same thing with my dad. You can give her all the answers you want her to hear. She needs to hear it from her.
Well, she did end up getting...
she's not going to...
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
She doesn't want to hear it from you. She wants the answers from her. because my father did not support me or my brother. He had to pay $36 a week back in the day was child support.
Mhm.
He didn't pay that. He didn't support me and my brother for any way. And my mother told us this. She never spoke of why. I had to go find out. So I up and moved to live with my father in Arkansas to get the answers I needed. It lasted 60 days. I saw exactly what he was. Ask Katie.
Yeah.
She needs to see exactly what she is. My father was an alcoholic. He was a womanizer. He was an abuser. He was a lot of things. But it took me going down there to actually see it for myself to fully comprehend. In his defense, it wasn't all his fault. It wasn't all her fault. But me and my brother was one that got wrapped up in it. But we had my brother did the same thing. My brother needed answers from my father. My brother took the wrong path, in my opinion, but he took the path he thought was right. And now he's a alcoholic, or was. He did more drugs than I know what to do with. He's done time for it. He's worked under the table, around the table, cash money, to call it what you want to avoid child support and everything else. But when he had those 2 strokes 2-3 years ago, it took its toll. And now he's paying the price for the path he's chosen. And I asked my mom one time, I said, why didn't you try to stop me? She said, because you had to find out for yourself.
Yeah.
She said, I could have told you everything you found out, but you didn't want to hear it from me. You had to see it for yourself.
No, and I
she
get
was right.
that. Because I went through the same thing with my dad, honestly.
And the harder you try to talk her against her mom, the harder you're pushing her to go find her. You may not see it that way, but that's the way she's going to react. Because my mom pushed and pushed and pushed, and it made me want to do it more and more and more. And now I'm coming to find out later on in life it was not a good idea to begin with.
Yeah.
And I try to incorporate that when I raised my own children, but unfortunately, ex-wives had other ideas for me. So I spent more time raising somebody else's kids than I've raised my own. And it cut me to the quick.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And I'm stuck in this truck for 30 plus years because it was the only way I could make sure that my obligation was fulfilled and then some. I did not want to be like my father. And I'll tell you, we kept here talk about drinking and carrying on, and I don't drink. I don't want to drink. Let me rephrase that. I haven't wanted to drink in a while. But here lately, that bottle's been looking better and better, and I've had to really soul search. I've backslid till it hit me the next morning, and I knew, hell no, I ain't doing that again.
Yeah.
Genetically, I'm too easily hooked. I come from a long line of alcoholics. That's why I won't do it. I will not be that person.
What were you saying, Jamie?
I said, hi, Andrea.
Good morning, Andrea. Yeah, I don't drink a lot either. I mean, we do carry on about it.
I can. I'd love to. It's not a smart thing.
Yeah.
When it controls me is when it's time to put it down.
And unfortunately, in the culture that we live in right now, the centralized family where you have mom and dad in the same house is in the minority now. You know, back in the day, it used to be part of the culture. You know, your dad, mom were together. I mean, that's not saying it was perfect, but they worked through things most of the time. But that was a different culture back then. Back then, everything wasn't a disposable culture. You didn't buy things just to throw them away. You fixed them, and you made them last as long as you possibly could. You know? Andrea said, I give you credit, Fred. Yeah, Fred's a good dude. I appreciate him. I appreciate all of you. I really do.
That's my toast, Simba.
Is he chewing on it?
Yep.
You like it. Look at the look on your face.
Fuck off.
All right, I got to go to Discord and post something just for Jamie. Hold on one second.
Oh God, no! Fuck! What did I do?
Where is it? Where is it? I know it's here somewhere. I uploaded it myself. Oh, come on.
I'm okay.
We kind of have too many emojis on the channel, but oh, there it is.
Later, Andrew. I just saw it. Oh, son of a bitch.
I'll get you, my pretty
Take care.
little dog, too.
Take care, Andrew. Have a good night, buddy. So, I posted for Jamie. See if I can get it to come in clear. It's little Pepe, and he's licking a foot.
Toe suckers. Nasty bastards.
Oh, that's what a cat is, a nasty bastard.
Yeah, I've seen him do some crazy shit over the years. That's for sure. But
If I had licked their own ass, hawk up a hairball trying to get the taste out of it.
Ew.
that's what I said the other day. The cat tasted something and it went. Oh, the catnip. Remember we were playing with the catnip the other day, and Fluffy sniffed the catnip and then went straight to licking his ass. I was like, "Did it taste that bad?"
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Start calling him Cheech and Chong. Whoa, dude.
Right?
Wow, man.
Science Spicoli. You dick. That's my brother. He was the little blonde-headed, long, tall, lanky, freaking tan surfer boy that hung out on the beach all the time. And after I saw Ridgemont High, I remember I called him Spicoli, and he freaking hated me for it. I am not like that. Oh, dude, yes you are.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Em, we can't always help our kids through the things that they've got to go through. They've got to do their own thing and fail on their own at times and succeed on their own times. That's the only way they're going to grow as a person. You know, a very smart, intelligent person that I know once told me, he said, you know, if you can be the smartest person in the world to get everything right and never fail, and still not growing in your personality and growing who you are as a human being. So, but I will say this: hatred is it's a wasted emotion. In all honesty, a lot of times the people that you hate don't even know you hate them. They really don't give a shit if you hate them. Yeah, exactly. And the only person you're hurting is yourself because you're carrying that around with you. Now, that's not to say that you don't work through it. You find a way to come to terms with it and move past it. And I'm not saying that's easy sometimes. Sometimes that is the hardest thing in the world to do. Well, we'll go back to my dad. When Katie was born, all of a sudden my dad wanted to be a part of my life again. And he wants to, be a part of her life. And I'm thinking, I know better. I shouldn't do this. I said, but for Katie's sake, I at least need to let him try. You know what I mean? I need to put my personal feelings for him away and try and do what's best for Caitlin. And eventually, his old self shone through, and he actually got a real job instead of selling drugs. And one day he came home and he just lost his shit. I mean, lost everything. He fell all over himself. And he looked right at me. He says, I don't see how you guys effing do this, live like this without drugs. I said, it's just the way we do things. I said, not everybody needs to do that. If you need to do that, I'm sorry. I feel bad for you that you feel that way, but
see, that's like my father. 5 o'clock, 2 eggs, bacon, grits, and toast, cup of coffee, maybe 2 more cups of coffee. 11 o'clock, bourbon and Coke rest of the day.
My dad's one of them ones that likes to play with his life by taking downers to the point where his heart will almost stop, and then he'll take an upper to kind of try and balance it out. And I'm just like, dude, can't be doing that. So I think we've all had to deal with a situation like that at some point or another with family.
Yep.
And like I said, for your own peace, for your own well-being, sometimes we just have to realize that it's best to just walk away and...
Simba, no.
So some drinking whatever to help them cover up their anger and feelings, yeah. And that usually doesn't end well for a man. How many of them have we lost over the years because they've done excess in that, trying to drown their anger, trying to drown their hurt instead of dealing with it. If he would come to me today and say, listen, I messed up. I know I messed up. I want to get clean and be a better person. I would try and help him. But there would have to be ground rules. You know, you would have to tell them, you know, yes, I love you, I want to help you do this, but if we're going to do this, you have to do certain things and not do certain things. Because if not, then you have no way of trying to, I don't want to say dictate the circumstances, but you have no way of holding them accountable. You know what I mean? Andrea said my father ended up with wet brain and then assisted living at 51 because he drank himself to death, basically. I'm sorry to hear that, Andrea. So, but
It's raining.
here's the other thing I'm going to say is find yourself a good support group. Find people that you can talk to and that you trust. You know? If you surround yourself with the people that you want to be, like that act the way that you want to be, that will help you immensely. So, Andrea says, I'm 51 now and can't imagine. I'll be honest with you, I'm surprised I even lived this long. Just being honest. I've done some really stupid shit over the years.
Oh, I'm surprised I ain't in jail for some of the shit I pulled back when I was a teenager.
Can you all hold this down for a second while I go make something to drink?
No.
Fuck, if I got to.
I'll be right back, y'all.
Simba, stop digging the fucking chlorophyll in their fucking litter box. Thank you.
I
Sorry.
want just one time to him turn around and say, fuck you, bitch.
She started going after my fucking lamp. I tapped right next to her, and then that's when she started licking my foot, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Get that water bottle out.
That's what I
I'd
forgot
walk
to
around
bring.
with one of those backpack pump sprayers on and wand. Now, my little pretty, do it again.
It's like I got the fucking power, bitch.
This is
Son
my
of a
magic
bitch.
wand. Try, just fuck up one more time.
Yeah, bitch. Now I scared him.
Put you some catnip tea together, brew it, put it in that pump sprayer.
Oh man, I scared the shit out of them with my taser. I turned it on and everything, and they all looked at me like, "What the fuck?" and ran. It's like, "Oh, my taser works now."
You know what? You ought to try that. Just make you a little, like one of those potpourri pots. Just put catnip and water in there and put a cover on it so they can't drink it, but just watch the aromatherapy just go off.
Oh, at Petco they got catnip and stuff, like the actual plant. I was thinking about getting it, but I can also
Look like Cheech and Chong. There was somebody who was doing an interview with those two. He said, when you guys were doing all those movies, were you smoking a lot of dope? He goes, no, we didn't want to. They made us.
That's hilarious.
Smoke a lot of dope.
Ah, shit, dude.
Simba and Skittles trying to Cheech and Chong. Hey, man.
Hey, man. Hey. I guess I got some mail coming today. Anyway, random. Yeah, I went to the
That's who
house
Chris.
yesterday. Huh?
That's who Chris reminds me of. Tommy Chong.
Oh shit.
Because he's gonna do something for use. Use guys.
You. I went to the house yesterday, and I thought I had everything when I was coming back, and I got back to the apartment and everything, and I'm like, I left things at the top of the staircase at the house.
Whoops.
Yep. Kind of thinking, do I want to take the drive out there today and
Wait for the
to go
weather.
get it? Oh yeah. But then again, I don't want to. Not today. No offense, I really don't want to see my sister today. I love her. She's actually gonna help me go through my stuff that's still in the basement. So she's gonna help me do that. It's just um with not feeling really good and everything, I don't want to pass it on to her or the kids. Morning, Dave. But yeah, it's just she's down here until tomorrow, so it's but sometime in May she's gonna come down here for a full week, and we're gonna have my aunt, uncle, cousins, and stuff like that. We're gonna go through the house, get rid of everything, and then sell it. And like my sister, like I'm like, ah, man, trying not to be a Debbie Downer, but shut the fuck up, bitch.
Oh,
I'm
I
done
got you,
talking about.
bitch.
I got your bitch right here, bitch.
Don't make me jump through here. Beat me over, Scotty. I'm gonna fuck her up.
Thank you, Fred.
You better thank Scotty he didn't beat me.
I know, right? Fuck. That would have been.
Awesome.
You would have. You would have been putting me in the basement instead of Cora putting you in the basement.
Oh hell no, I couldn't do that to nobody. I ain't doing. I think I peed myself just a little then, remembering. So
Oh
I get
shit.
that tick every time I think about it. And I know she's probably watching me going, "You fucker, chicken shit. I got your bacon,
Oh,
bitch." Yes, ma'am. I saw it. I'll be real good from now on, boss man. Just don't pre whooping the brother no more. I just be real good from now on.
oh shit. Oh man. I don't think I've laughed that hard. Well, I laughed pretty hard in group therapy on Thursday, but not this hard. Oh, that was fucking. Oh, Andrew
Did
just
you
said
pee
Cora's
just
gonna
a
get.
little?
Yeah, I peed just a little bit.
Just a bit.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Simba.
You shit too? Damn, I'm better than I thought I was.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a legend in my own mind.
Right? Damn it, I forgot my dry erase board too. Oh well. I'll make a fucking
They're,
list.
they're
Anyway.
cheap at dollar store. They're cheap at the dollar store.
Okay. Yeah, so I need to make some fucking notes for me for therapy and stuff so I remember shit. Cause my ass ain't remembering shit. Well, Andrew, I'm glad.
Start calling you Chris.
The fuck?
So I'm gonna start calling you Chris. Can't remember shit today.
Asshole.
CRST.
Oh yeah, yep. Never mind. I thought you meant Chris, like, as in use Chris.
Use Chris. Hang on, I gotta wipe your nose. That booger's
Why?
kind of got me messed up.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Look, Chris turned into a pussy. I mean, a cat.
Oh my gosh. God, whatever. I don't know. Motherfucker. Oh, I mean, the cat is a motherfucker.
I don't know if that one is or not.
There's the Chris.
Speaking of fuckers,
See you later, Tuesdays with Joy.
put his pussy around like he's just got something to throw around. Shit.
Oh, shit.
I got your fucker. I had you on the whole time
You
I was
couldn't
wrong.
resist. I know.
Yeah, no, I had to take in my phone with me. Anybody in here like NASCAR?
I guess not. Oh, listen to it in the background. I got your fucker.
Yeah, I haven't turned my phone all the way down.
Oh, shit. That was funny, though. All of that was funny. We had Andrea laughing.
Good funny shit right there.
Morning, James. Welcome in. How you doing? Well, what took me so long is as I get to the house, Fluffy, Whiskers, and Casper all gang up on me and run past me. What are you talking about, boys?
And
People you see and you don't. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't like that talk, dude. I'm gonna erase that comment. I'll leave you in here for now, but don't put anything like that in there, please.
And you do that again, you're getting knocked the fuck out.
But
You were talking about Pew Pew, Fred.
oh, I went and read it. I'm waiting for him to say one more thing.
So, but yeah, as I walk in, they all run past me. And I keep them in the washroom when I go in to make my drink. And as I go to come out, they all get past me again into the damn house. So I had to chase them all through the fucking house and then put them all out, each one individually. So, that's what took me so long. Tuesday said, love yourself, you can do it, don't matter how many times you fall. Get back up, press on. It matters how you finish the race. no matter how journey mindset and mental health is.
I wonder.
That's part of it.
You see and you don't have.
Shit, this thing's
I
heavy.
think I know that fucker too.
Who is
The
it?
name is real familiar. I don't want to say out loud, but if you got any better sense than it is who I think it is, you need to shut his pie hole. I know where he lives.
Oh my.
Oh shit.
I'm not a fan.
But here's the book, The Complete History of NASCAR.
That's the whitest thing I ever seen.
There you go. There you go,
it's funny,
Fred.
we're white.
Look at that picture of Davey Al. Is that Davey or Bobby Allison? Bobby Allison. I'm sorry, I got the wrong one. Surrounded by women. But
Shit, sounds like too much trouble.
right? It always ends up getting us in trouble, doesn't it, Fred?
Yep.
Morning, Daniel.
Hey, Elmo. Andrea said, "Really, Fred? You know this person?"
Who said that?
Andrea.
Andrea. Thought they said.
I might, if it is who I think it is, and I can find out real quick. Take a phone call. They share the last name with somebody I just despise. And it's just kind of coincidental, you know.
The only thing you have on there. Does this guy look familiar to you, Fred? Wait, let me clean my screen off so maybe you can actually see something, huh?
Why, you got a picture of him?
There's a video.
Oh, no, it ain't the same person.
He's a fat, ugly fuck.
Hey, I resemble that remark.
Hey, you're sexy. He's a fat, ugly fuck. You are a sexy, ugly fuck. There you go.
I'm pretty. I'm so pretty.
Damn.
Oh, so pretty.
How many oxymorons were in that statement, Jamie?
It's not like Jamie's been in the catnip. No wonder Simba's pissed. Jamie's taking all the catnip. Hey man, you need to share. What the fuck?
Hey, I want some dope. Oh, the cat's already at it. What is that? Is that my shit? Give it to me now, bitch. Nice.
Quick, roast a fat boy. See him kick back and back going.
Come on, bud. No, that's just the cat. Do not lose the cat.
We'll make us an AI of the damn Cheech and Chong kitty cats.
I could do that. Come on.
Oh, by the way, Tuesdays with Joy, I'm just introducing myself. I am Jamie. I don't know.
Who?
I've seen you. To your mom.
Damn, that escalated quick.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
Hey, Jamie, we don't care.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
It was funny. We know you were kidding. Well,
yeah, well, I was. I just don't fucking think half the damn time. Give me a break.
Half the time? Give yourself a little too much credit.
You little shit.
Oh, okay. Son of a bitch.
Apparently, Fluffy doesn't like to be touched when he's high.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Well, last time you touched him was high, must have went wrong.
I didn't touch him when he was high last time. I just put it down and let him go.
Oh, you didn't dope him up first? You sick fuck.
Oh my.
He's trying to be a Jeffrey Dahmer.
I don't eat nuts and honey.
No, Dahmer didn't like girls.
That's what I said. Dahmer's favorite cereal, nuts and honey.
He was
Literally.
a musician. He liked to play the skin flute.
That's my brother.
Toot toot.
Fred missed that story yesterday, I think.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Prison bitch.
Andrew.
Maestro.
Andrew said, I'm on a roll today.
Mm-hmm. That's funny.
Damn, now I got to go to the Love's, the Dunkin' Donuts. No, Fred. No, Fred.
Well, you can get the donuts for the state trooper to, if you're speeding, be like, hey buddy, I got some donuts.
Will you accept this instead of a ticket? Let's see. Oh, I just got an update from Boats' wife.
Oh, yeah?
So Boats called me at 12:37 this morning. They took all of his stuff out of his throat. As he put it, he was feeling pretty good. Laugh out loud. She's going to go see him in about an hour or so.
He's alive! Oh. He's alive!
Yay!
Well, I'm still trying to figure out how in the world they nicked his throat taking out a spinal stimulator. There went the electric. Okay, well, we'll have to push this button right here.
Because apparently that's the way they went at it.
Hey, Simba. Meow.
You can still see my ugly face.
Unfortunately.
Right?
Ooh, Coke you on me.
That's why I turned it down a little bit. That way it's not too bright. Andrew's rolling around about the nuts and honey thing.
She probably peed just a little.
Just a little. Oh, man.
I told her, I said, glad to hear. I asked if she feels up to it. Have him call, please. He's probably not going to be able to talk much, but I'm sure they'll have a pen and paper. He can write it, and she can answer him. She can talk for him. Or he'll just give me the finger. He'll video call me and give me the finger. Sounds about right for Boats, doesn't it?
The other thing is showing his ass.
To show you his ass. Oops, Jinx, you owe me a Coke. That's two.
I said first.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I said Coke first, bitch.
Elmo, they did have he was,
all right, we're even.
Craked. I'm just trying, I don't understand. Where they go in to put in and take out the spinal stimulator is nowhere near the throat or the esophagus. That's the question that I'm having.
Chris, it may not have been the same kind you had.
It's the same concept, though. He told me which one it was. He'd gotten the Boston Scientific one, and it's the same process. It's leads that they put on your spine, and then you can control which of the leads come on at certain times to try and control and block the pain sensations from going down to your back and legs.
Maybe it's Dr. Stevie Wonder.
I'm starting to wonder myself.
I'm starting to wonder about Stevie Wonder.
Starting to wonder about my wondering skills.
I mean, I saw a video of Stevie Wonder driving once, I think.
I saw him yesterday drive all the fucking time.
They were driving like they were Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, dude, even some of the semis were. They were like, oh, I'm going to pass this person. No, I can't pass this person. I'm going to stay in the left lane. And, Fred, I
What?
try to be nice. I
I,
try to be
I,
nice
I,
to your
I,
guys.
I, I,
I try to be nice to your guys, but those fuckers yesterday were gonna get a dick
if you'll
in the
take
ass.
that towel off his head and snap him on the hind end with it. Oh, you should have seen the nasty bastard washing, standing on one today like a fucking stork, washing his feet in the sink. I told him,
Yeah.
I said, dude, you need to drop them paws back on the floor if I kick the good leg out from under you.
Oh my. Yeah, that's crazy. Pay to use the shower, right? Is it that
God damn,
expensive?
well, you know what that gets me? There's a hose bib on every damn fuel island out there. I'll give you the rubber mat to stand on. I get them with my paper loads, but fuck, don't wash your damn feet where I need to wash my face and brush my teeth.
That
Then
is
they get that
nasty
bottle
as
of
shit.
water and go in there. You go in the stall and there's a damn empty water bottle on the ground. I see them go in there, fill that bottle up, and go in that stall. I said, "What are you doing? Washing your fucking hands? You nasty bastard!" I told one. I said, "Look, I understand it's a cultural thing, but do that shit out there next to your truck. Put you some damn flip flops on and wash your feet out there. Don't fucking come in here to the damn bathroom and do that shit." Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I was standing at the fuel desk when they paid for my fuel. And I started going, and I looked at the lady behind me, and she just kind of nudged like it was that guy. But I turned around, and I said, "I hope to God that's not me. It smelled like that." The guy standing right behind me just had the stupidest look on his face. Dude, you need to wash your ass. You just let me go get you a shower ticket. Get on.
Damn.
Oh, that ain't as funny as the dude I saw standing there. Tall guy, slender guy, red hair, had his daggum hair in pigtails, but he had threes, one on each side and one straight up. Wearing his Hello Kitty footy pajamas and his
Oh
house
shit.
slippers, with his Hello Kitty fucking backpack on, trying to give a driver directions.
Oh shit.
Oh my word.
He was so sweet, bless his heart.
Oh my. He would have showed you a good time. Is that what you're saying, Fred?
No, he wasn't either. I don't roll.
That's just for boats, right?
Just for boats.
That sexy bastard. Now his throat's all tore up. I'm hurt.
Morning, Jay.
No. No, you can't put your dick in his throat.
Andrea says, remember to
I
put thumbs up or
totally
David
just
will have
fucked
some
that
words
up.
for you.
There's your
I'm
mental
going to
image,
hell.
Jamie.
Huh?
There's your mental image.
Yeah, I should have shut my fucking mouth on that one.
Oh my.
Yeah, Jesus.
It's like
Talk
a
about
I love you,
blowing
cat.
his throat
Jesus.
out. Talk about
Talk about.
blowing his throat out.
So y'all just thought it was a surgeon.
It was
Oh,
just Fred.
you admitting to something there, Fred?
It was Fred that did it.
Hey, it was just a little something.
Apparently, a little prick.
Yeah, it was just a prick.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Hey, Jay,
It's
thanks for
regular
stopping in
hilarious too.
yesterday and finishing playing the movies, but I appreciate it. Hopefully, you all enjoyed the movies. They watched the Back to the Future trilogy yesterday.
Yeah, if I wasn't going to the house yesterday, I would have watched it, but And I forgot to put
because
the
you can play
mice or the
cartoons.
poison. Huh?
I said, just because it wasn't cartoons, you ain't got to get all shitty.
Dick.
I think he's insulting your intelligence there, Jamie.
My boo-boo hurts now.
Look what I got.
You got a
A
box.
box. Coke, you owe me. I'm one up.
What about 7-Up?
Mm.
Hey, it's better than one up.
Yep.
Got 6 more flavors.
It's a
I
Walmart
got
bag,
3.
and now it's a.
That's my crock of shit.
Yep. And look, it's got a friggin' stink bug in it. I don't even know how the hell that got in there.
I don't know,
It's
but
been
you
wrapped
keep it.
and put away.
You can keep it.
I'll drop it. The cats can play with it. It's in the trash. The stink bug, not your crock. We're gonna leave this out here in the shed for now.
Skittles!
Put it up.
Hi, pretty girl.
I'm gonna put the other stuff in there that I told you I'd give you too.
Alright.
That way it's all together.
Night night.
Oh, shit.
I got a
I
cat
think Jamie's
toy.
telling us. She's tired.
No, I'm not. I'm just fucking with y'all.
Oh, did I hit you, Whiskers? I'm sorry. Not really.
Alright, y'all give me a minute. I gotta go get some coffee.
No! Hurry the fuck up!
Hey, you can talk shit about me. I don't care.
You can drive in Minnesota while wearing headphones, boys, but he's not even in Minnesota. Hey,
Interesting.
You know
Fred,
what?
your
I'll
boy's
stick you in my
back.
pocket. My what?
Your
He's
boy's
not
back.
wearing headphones, Boyd. There's a difference between
That
a
boy's.
headset and headphones.
Oh, my boy's back?
Yeah.
Yeah, your boy's botcher is back.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. His name says it all, boy.
Yep, he's a little boy.
Step up, play with the big boys. Talk to me and tell them to shut the fuck up. I was uncalled for. You don't
Yeah.
know me that well yet. Talk shit to me.
Hell, don't even know who the fuck it was, too.
Speaking of retards,
He is a retard.
look at the picture.
Oh.
She even took her Stitch with her.
Nice. Andrew, he's got Bluetooth, or he's got the bone and cheek. He can still hear um the cops and stuff like that. If he plus he's hands free, which is what they're trying to get after is hands free. Doesn't fucking
Yeah.
matter.
As long as if it has, and it can be a headset device that has headphones on it. Really, Whiskers, come here, buddy.
And,
No, what are you doing? You.
give me a second to say this, Chris. As a fucking trucker, he can have a headset on because they have to fucking answer phone calls and stuff like that because they have their fucking um payroll people, their dispatch, they have everybody trying to call them, and they have to have that headset on for to use it hands free.
Yep.
Or I just
Interesting.
want to talk shit.
Oh my.
Did you, boys? Did you just not know that?
Just surprised me with 6. Yeah. No.
He's getting his donuts.
Yeah.
Tell him to make sure at least one of them is filled with cream for you, Fred. Oh shit. We have a good time here,
On the way.
for the most part.
Oh, no. Yeah, that'll work. Thank you, ma'am.
Interesting take. Well, only you know how you feel, Ann, so.
Yeah, my mom and I, we would joke around a lot, so that
I'm in
we did.
misery.
I could cuss and shit with her, call her a bitch, whatever, and she knew I was joking. But I miss that.
Well, I'll call you a bitch. Make you feel any better.
Asshole.
Knew that was
You can
coming.
always call
I was
Cora.
waiting.
She's professional. I'm sure she's probably listening. I've just got my ass handed to me. So
I mean, we got 13 people watching right now. May as well say
you're
hi,
welcome.
Cora.
I'd have to send her a link. With her not feeling good, I wasn't bothering her in the morning. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we don't want her mad. Katie barred the door. She gets a little snippy.
I'm gonna plan Fred's funeral.
Now, what was the? She's right. What was the thing about the headset a while ago? I missed something.
He said that it's illegal to drive through Minnesota with the headphones on.
Minnesota? I ain't nowhere near Minnesota. I'm in Missouri.
But
Fuck
there's a
you, bitch.
difference.
Wait. Where at in Missouri?
Sikeston.
Sikeston? Okay,
Yeah.
you're
I have
way.
an ex in Sikeston. You need to run.
Oh, you do?
You need to run. People that I talk to there are fucking nuts.
People I talk to here are fucking nuts.
Well, yeah, I admit I'm nuts.
You are nuts. You're a nut sack.
Oh, damn. Oh, shit. She said it out loud and everything.
I know it's going
Yeah,
in
I
Jamie's
laughed.
package. I got a package I'm sending to Jamie. I'm gonna have to print out some nut sacks and send it to her.
Oh, shit. I cannot believe I am on a fucking good roll today. It's like, damn.
Me either.
Me either.
Cora says she still has the crud.
Bless her heart. I hope she feels better. It sucks.
Yeah.
It does suck. It's the
Andrea says be
crud.
right back getting coffee.
Well, every time I thought I was getting better, it just knocked my Peter right back in the dirt. I just learned to shut up.
Your dick?
They should have a dick vaulting contest. See how that works out. You've heard of
I wouldn't get very far.
Wonka has not figured that out.
Who are you talking about, Wonka?
I don't know. I think he's trying to kind of join the conversation, but it's not making sense to me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Must
And
be on a
says-
different platform.
And says she likes being nuts, then people leave her alone.
Exactly.
Yup. Oh, you're going to mental health? Okay, where's leaving you alone? You're crazy. Thank you.
Anytime I want anybody to think I'm crazy, I says, I know Jamie. Oh shit, leave him alone. Jamie, my best friend. She likes ice cream too.
Dean Fraser done.
Lieutenant Johnny makes I got ice cream.
I answered the phone one day and says, I like ice cream. They told me I could have some too if I get in the back of the police car and tell them where the body is.
Oh shit.
Jay, is it storming out there over there where you are, bud?
Should be past him by now. From what I saw earlier, I may be wrong. It may have swelled up again.
I hate when it swells up.
I know. I just stopped and knocked up on the damn knob on the post. The swelling goes down.
God damn. Motherfuckers.
Poor Dean.
Oh, are you okay? I nipped your throat, buddy.
I didn't mean to nick your throat.
What the heck? There we go.
You know we're all going to hell for doing that, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I know it's nice out there right now in Tulsa. It's 63 degrees, sunny.
I thought you were saying it's nice in hell right now.
Well, if you like it toasty, I guess it's nice in hell all the time.
I don't like a toasty. But
I'm cool with like 72 all year round. That would be great for me. But yeah, I don't live anywhere close
Don't
to that.
talk shit. I can still hear you.
don't
I
care.
see you warming up.
right in the ass.
Ooh, really? You sexy bitch, you.
She's gonna fist you, Fred.
You would enjoy it too much.
What was that name? What was that movie? Freddy Got Fingered?
I'll
That
never
was a
tell.
messed up movie. Jay said he's good.
I'm telling you, if you've never seen it, you can find it. Woody Allen's movie, Everything You Want to Know About Sex, but was afraid to ask.
Let's see.
It's an old movie, but it was funny as fuck.
How's that donut, Fred?
Well, the reason I turned the camera off because it's Creamfield. I didn't want a smart ass comment from the gallery in case I got someone around my damn mouth or something.
Oh shit.
In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have got the son of a bitch because now I've eaten one and ugh.
Let's see. Where to watch?
Jamie,
It's for
He's got
free
cum in his mouth. He's got the white shit.
It's free on Pluto, Fred.
What was it?
What?
Sorry.
It's free on Pluto.
Funny if it is, I'm gonna have to go watch it later.
Yeah, you need some practice.
Let's see here.
For who?
I don't know.
That's
The
called
basement?
solicitation, Jamie.
There you go. Motherfucker.
I may be, but the motherfucker don't belong to me. Oh, my bad.
Oh, shit.
Shit, I have to have somebody hold up instructional aids on the damn headboard. See, it's like riding a bicycle. Yeah, I fell off the last one.
He's coughing the donut up.
The hole choked me. Choked on the hole.
No. Oh, holy donut.
Yep. Bought 6 and can't eat but 1. That's special. I'll find a police car somewhere.
I saw a few of them yesterday. People
Tell
almost
you
got
what,
into a
Ohio was
fucking...
working.
Oh, yeah?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
People almost got into a fucking accident with... because there was a cop that pulled somebody over and everyone wanted to stop right fucking there.
Mm-hmm.
Hit the
Because
brakes
nobody
and
let
it's
them
like,
merge over.
Rubbernecking.
no. And it's like, I honestly thought someone got into an accident because it happened so fucking quick. And it was like, we drive by and I'm like, this is why you guys stopped?
Everybody needs to see the blood and gore.
Yep.
No, apparently I was on the app for too long again, and it decided I needed to refresh, so it kicked me.
Oops.
So, you guys want to hang out for a little bit longer? If so, I'll leave this up and let you guys talk. But Mom's asking me to come in and help her with some. We're going through some stuff in the living room.
We can wait
No.
till later on.
Yeah. We'll do it later.
All right.
All right, later.
Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Fred, be safe out there, bud. Watch out for idiots.
Yep.
Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Be safe. Have a great day, and we will see you this afternoon. Peace. We're out. Later, y'all.